All right. So this is the first time we're doing this.
Let's take two or whatever.
Take
one.
one.
Take one.
Take one. Take one.
That's right.
This is the 50th episode of the SparkCast and the 1 year anniversary episode. And joining me today is Spark Brian and Spark Thomas.
Yeah.
So,
And we're starting off just like the good old days when I used to try and run it myself.
nothing but audio issues. It was amazing.
Yeah. I remember so many audio issues. I'd never experienced such audio issues when I used to do the show. Like never before it had seen all the amount of audio issues. So yeah, it happens.
It's tradition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Starts
We don't
every
want to
year.
disappoint the crowd. There's expectations to go through that again.
Yeah.
Now that it's just been totally satisfied.
Nothing more painful than an audio issue on the first live version of anything.
Yeah. Where were we again? What was the last thing?
Well, they never heard us at all.
Where did we leave off? I know. Where did we leave off on talking? I guess about just how cool it is that this has also lasted for 50 episodes, 1 year.
And we were talking a bit about the first episode.
That's right. Yep. And about who was on. The
Yeah.
first
Oh yeah,
episode,
yeah.
'cause
That's
we're
right.
walking through
Yeah,
that,
that's right. The first episode was.
Aracil
Yep.
and Michael Sco and
Mhm.
Henry.
And then you and me, and the mics weren't working. So what I had to do is I had to plug in my mic every time I wanted to talk, take it out every time I didn't want to talk, and then in the middle of it all, the fire alarm went off in my apartment, and Mike and Henry thought I was trolling them, and it was great. That was a great one. Yeah,
I do
Yeah.
remember that. And I was just watching on chat or Twitch. That was fun.
yeah.
A whole lot of responsibility for Thomas.
Yeah, exactly.
So we do have 3 prizes to give out, which are 3 upload slots apiece. And I still haven't decided how I'm going to do it, so we'll do it live. If I see a reason to give someone the prize, I'll do it. How's that sound?
That sounds totally fair and not arbitrary at all.
Well, I am the arbiter, so
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mescat brought up a fun time when my wife was like, it was a little fender bender. It wasn't an accident, but
She got in a car accident?
well, so in the middle of an episode, I was getting called like she was calling me 20 times. So I finally, in the middle of it was Project Sparker, Moose, and myself on there. And in the middle of it, I had to excuse myself from the show and like went over and talked with her and came back and said, "So my wife was in an accident of sorts." Yeah, she just got in a little fender bender, and she was just really worried I'd be really mad at her for wrecking my car. But it was it was just a little fender bender. It wasn't much.
Just a little sketch.
so it used to be infrequent that we would have Team Dakota on our show, and we'd be like, Mike, you want to be on the show? And he'd be like, oh, we can't do it this week. Or yeah, well, could
Yeah.
we get Reeb on this week? He's like, he's really busy. Could we get Jed on this week? The art team is swamped. So that's pretty much how every week went. But now we have you two and Zack, who was on the show prior to Thomas showing up and spelling him. So it's been more interesting now, I think, where we can directly ask you guys questions and be like, hey, you're one of us, right? Tell us the answer. Tell us the answer.
Right.
Mhm.
think
I
it's
like
more
that
effective.
format too. As a viewer and as on this side, I think it's good that we're able to have a presence every week and join you guys. I just think that's really fun.
hmm
So Russ brings up the best question ever, which is, when is the next content pack coming?
Yeah, I think he said what, not when.
No, he said, oh, he did say what. Well,
Mhm.
anyway, when is the next content pack coming? That's my question.
Soon.
TM.
So are you guys sticking to the 1 pack a month formula?
Well, we are. We'll see.
As far as I don't know how much of a formula that's been. I mean, I guess that's kind of been a pattern for a few months now.
Yeah,
Trying to look back.
yeah. I mean, what we want to do is, we want to have nice, substantial packs that come out about. We're looking at about once a month. Sometimes we'll have more, and sometimes we might have smaller packs peppered that are a few weeks apart here, here, here.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like one big pack that month. Sometimes it'll be a mix, but the general thing is Each month, by the end of that month, you'll have a good amount of stuff that came out that month, whether it's in one pack or multiple packs.
So you
Yeah.
guys aren't just waiting to say like, in this was the June pack, and July we'll get another pack. It's possible that on June 30th we'll get a pack.
It's possible,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
probably.
I would say yeah, it'll be pretty consistent to probably once a month.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of going by like the amount of quality and things available in each pack. I mean, we want each one to kind of be pretty juicy and kind of something to celebrate.
So the longer you
I
take,
think
the
you
more
guys
stuff
can
you're
kind of
putting in.
expect once a month, but it's not like guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
It can, and more on the side of there could be a random pack here and there that breaks that mold.
Yep, exactly.
So
That's
who is
what-
interrupting you?
Who was interrupting us? This
This
guy right
guy.
here.
I don't recognizing him.
Yeah, this stranger who everybody like on last or yeah 2 education streams ago.
That's right.
Was who's this guy?
Well, hey Zach, welcome to the
That's
SparkCast.
the
If you don't know
Spark-
about it, it's a community podcast every week. No I'm kidding. So-
I've been told.
I guess the question on everybody's mind is, what happened to the beard?
My cousin is having a wedding, so I had to shave it because she did not want beards at the wedding.
It's like wedding season right now.
It is.
That's pretty crazy.
Is that the real reason? Just
Yep.
because of the wedding?
Yep.
Oh, huh.
But you're still clean shaven.
That's a good reason as any.
Hasn't had the wedding yet.
Oh,
You shaved. Once we pretty much kind of got the wrap up on Dungeon, you're like, I'm gonna keep it until Dungeon ships, or
No.
I thought that'd be kind of a cool story, but
Yeah, sorry.
apparently you wouldn't go with me on that. So.
So I do have a-
buy that story.
I do have a question for Zach. Aside from the random dungeon generator, what have you been doing?
A lot of the content stuff that's been coming out and will come out is gone by me. So I've been helping just kind of look at the content packs, design them, make decisions about what we want to ship, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zach is on. For those of you who don't know, Zach is officially on the design team. I think we said that a while ago.
I think pretty much everybody knows that.
Just
And it's
covering all
really-
the bases.
Yeah.
And it's really good to have somebody who's moved from the community team onto the design team because they really know what you guys look forward to.
From the community to the community team to the design team
There you go.
to
What?
leader of the universe. No, it's not.
Dungeon Master.
Actually, well, yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, have you experimented with trying to make the dungeon generator like a 2D side scroller?
I've experimented it a little bit. I'm not quite sure what you mean by 2D side scroller. I've done
Well-
top down.
I mean, like a Metroidvania type style to it.
Oh, okay. Not the random dungeon generator, no.
You'd have to change how it's built, right? Because you'd have to
Oh,
do
It would be
this way.
it would be relatively easy actually. Surprisingly, that would be pretty simple to do. You just always make it create a hallway in one direction. You just keep going. I guess if you wanted up and down.
Yeah.
No, wow, it would just work. It would be really simple to make that work.
I
You
think
can-
that sounds
you
like a
can-
good tutorial.
You can rotate the dungeon upward, and it will start generating upward, and that would get. And then you could have it randomly place platforms instead of randomly placing enemies, and you'd pretty much have a 2D dungeon.
Huh. Interesting.
You have to.
Oh, so you literally take the assembly
Yeah.
on
yeah,
its back, and it'll actually work correctly, and it'll spawn that direction,
yeah,
and then just like have it do a couple tiles that's
yeah.
like perpendicular to
You
it
have to make it
jump
like
up.
random or something, but yeah. Anyways, that's all
Yeah.
fun a tangent.
So it would probably go up a lot and also go sideways, left and right at certain points.
right, exactly.
It could even
Yeah.
go down.
Yeah.
It could do whatever I wanted to.
But you'd also change the rooms a lot in order to actually accomplish this too. Like you'd add stairs more frequently.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah. But also, we didn't before we put out this 10x40 game or creation jam to the community. We did an internal one, and Zach, you built the thing you built. Wasn't that randomly generating a 2D side scroller?
It did some random generation. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So he
That
made.
was really cool.
Do you want to explain it? Like what you made for the internal thing?
Yeah, we're always not internal. It's It's a cool little light puzzle thing where it was completely black and you could spawn a light and you could see what's around you based on light, and it was a 2D side scroller.
So you could you had to spawn a light to see where the barriers were in certain places.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was like randomly generating the 2D side scrolling area you were going between, all with 10 unique props and 40 total props.
So who won your internal game creation jam?
Me? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think we had a...
We didn't.
We
Pick a
were
winner.
all winners,
Oh,
right,
come
guys?
on. No.
Showed ours off to like everybody, right? It was our 3 creations that we like did.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Man, that community team has way too much time on their hands."
It's so true. There's 3 of them here. Oh, two and a half of them here.
Yeah.
So, speaking of competition rewards, recently there was a Wild West competition, and the winners of that got something cool, really cool. Do you want to explain what the competition was? And
Yeah. Competition was run by Lady Lex UK, awesome community member. She ran a community competition of make Wild West themed kind of DLC or props.
Oh, yeah.
And our artists were, our whole team actually knew about it. We were really inspired by it. And actually, a few of our concept artists, they even found some time, between projects found some time to mock up some of their own quick thoughts on Wild West, just to be part of the community fund. So we thought it'd be cool to give a few of those to the winner of it, Ricochet. He has received two really great images from the concept art team. One of what a horse and wagon setup might look like in the Wild Western Project Spark. That's a good one. And then one of just sort of a canyon landscape, sort of a saloon at the end of the line.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. And he's in chat with us.
Yeah.
It looks like a place you'd
But-
go if you had a fistful of dollars.
Oh yeah, there we go. Paradox News is showing off the horse and buggy right now. There's a 30-second delay. So
I already moved on to the saloon.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's a 30-second delay, so we'll got through that, but it shows off the saloon. And then what no one knows except for, well, I guess Moose, because he told you just right before the show, and Ricochet doesn't even know, we actually had a third one that someone made, and so we can show off the
And it's
third
being
one.
shown right now.
Yeah, that we
Just
can't
not
see
to
it.
us.
Just now.
Cool.
Wow, that looks so great.
Yeah, I'm sure it really does look great. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, I appreciate the cloth physics is what I appreciate.
Yeah. So that's the
Oh,
one. Yeah.
That gunslinger guy. Yeah.
They put a lot of effort in this because that picture looks really good.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah. They're just really talented
They
artists.
are
They can whip up stuff
super
really
talented.
fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't believe it.
You can draw. Yeah, and
Yeah.
all the rest of the concept team. Just
I think
draws
that one actually
things
might have
so
been
quick.
Jed.
Yeah,
Is that
I
Jed's?
believe this one.
Yeah, I think Jed actually did that one.
That doesn't shock me at all. It looks like some of the stuff I've seen him make.
Yeah. I mean, our concept art team is phenomenal. As you guys really haven't seen too much of the concept art, mainly because we have so much concept art of things we're actually working on. We haven't released yet. So
and wait, just interject because people are getting excited about this. This doesn't mean you guys are making this. This is just a prize for the contest.
Yeah, let's
No.
be very clear about
Yeah.
that.
yeah, guys, this was to be clear. This was just to be part of the fun of the Wild West competition. It's not something that we're making. It was just to have fun with our concept. Our concept artists are very good at drawing in kind of the Spark style. So it's just to have fun with looking at what just making something Wild West themed.
We
So-
just started a stampede.
I know. Yeah.
If you guys want more of this
Yeah,
cool
do it
stuff,
right now.
play it cool, right? Just
Yeah.
If you guys go overboard, we won't get any more cool concept art like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, play it cool or you don't get cool pictures. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I figured this one might also cause people to think that really want this guy. So yeah, but no, this is just part of the concept art that we just came up to be
I
kind of
want
part of the
this guy.
competition.
Speaking of
Yeah.
stuff we'll never see,
Yeah, My favorite is that, but yeah, you have some other concept art.
Yeah. Well, I put up the owlbear just now.
Okay.
Yeah, the owlbear. Oh
It
man,
was-
Owlbear.
So
I just
the
like-
owlbear, the yeti, and the troll fought to the death, and it turns out the owlbear did not make it. The other two did.
I
Look
don't
at that
even
guy.
know. Is it why is his belly white?
Because it's the owlbear. So okay.
I mean, I've seen some cool
owl.
owlbears like from WoW, but this does not seem to be the aggressive form. This seems to be like, give me your mouth, I want to kiss you.
Owlbear. Like we were thinking of his calls of being something of like between a hoot and a growl, be like, his growl would be like that. So yeah, the owlbear was. This was actually really early. Before Project Spark was even really a thing. We sketch out a lot of different characters, and this was just one of the things that I don't know, for some reason someone's like, guys, we need an owlbear right away in Project Spark. Someone said that, and I think the team said, well, okay,
We'll try
yeah, you can draw it if you want. I don't think we're gonna do an owlbear.
it.
But you can see this is kind of like the beginning stages of thinking about the brute and what else, or I should say the troll monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This was same time they did the troll and the Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah.
And they did this guy as well, and they kind of were like, which of these do we want? And they kind of fell in love with the Yeti and the troll, and we ended up doing both of them. Same could not be said.
The owlbear.
So normally I think concept art looks cooler than what comes in the final 3D model. I don't know there was much hope for this guy.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I can just imagine them getting the 3 like, oh man, the troll looks so cool. Yeti looks so cool. What the hell is that?
What is this?
I think he would have been a great addition.
Yeah.
I love his like little horn /
He has like a
thing
comb
that's
over or
going on.
something. I don't know what the hair thing
Well,
is.
so does the troll, right? The troll is also bald. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And finally, this is not exactly what I had in mind for Lizardman.
we shared with him the lizard man.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
It-
Not what you had in mind? Oh, that's
No,
a shame.
It's like a trailer park lizard man, right? It has the belly, it has the like disdain for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that at the same time
It's
that
pretty
we were
close
doing
to
the
that exact
owlbear
same
and the
time.
other things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's just a lot of characters they were thinking through. And yeah, I think we looked at the lizard man and it was, I mean, no colors even added to it. It was early on, we were just like, okay, no, that's not a lizard man.
No.
But what we knew, we had to show it because Moose here had been asking for lizard men. So hey, we got close to lizard men at one point. But I think you'll be happy that we didn't go with this. And I think a lot of people will be happy we didn't go with this.
Yes, I'll have to give you guys a lot of feedback the next time I come to the office and make sure you make a lizard man correctly. Because when I thought I was saying lizard man, I thought I was being clear, make something cool. But if this was the direction you were considering going at one point, I'm gonna have to be very clear.
No, our team is much better. I mean, this was early on. This is actually even before Moose, even before you asked for lizard men. This was made.
Oh, this is before anybody even knew about Spark.
Yeah, this was before E3 2013. There was just a lot of stuff made back then, which just don't. We've just learned that if we put this out, the community will not like this. So there's stuff like that.
It's like a concepting stage, you know.
Right.
You go through a lot of, do we want to do this? Do we want to do this? And it's like it's at that point there are no wrong things to explore. They're just
Right.
things that we don't end up doing.
Well, and like part of that process, like our artists will tell us all the time, like drawing things out, like landing on something that's wrong is just as helpful because they know what they don't want to do.
Right.
And it helps them gear them, towards like what we're actually looking for. So getting, these things down and actually like a visual representation is really important, even that's not what we end up landing on. So we have tons of concept art that is experimental like that.
Yeah, we have so many. We have basically almost every animal you could think of, kind of in this model or in the Sparkified model. Some of them look really cool.
Did you not share with him the squirrel?
Oh, the original look at the squirrel? That's actually out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why we didn't share it. But if you go a tomahawk, right? Is that the name?
Adam Hawk.
Adam Hawk.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
Adam Hawk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Adam Hawk is the name of a design firm that our team worked with very early on to help with exploration of the visual design.
Yeah.
And they did the initial
I see.
squirrel model, which if you look up just Adam Hawk, they have a whole section on Project Spark. And then they have
Bunch
kind
of
of
the early visual targets and things like that. Some of it which we have shared, the images too. So, and this is part of as I'm looking through old concept art and going to slowly add to our Pinterest account. So like the stuff that we've shown today, I think I'll find a place for them. We'll see if for all of them or not. Some of that Wild West stuff would be really cool to put up there. It's a little bit more pretty looking than the really early animals, but we'll see. I don't know. Owl Bear should. I got a good laugh out of Owl Bear, and I think I want to share that laugh with as many people as possible.
I know. The guy who whoever made it did a really good job with the owlbear, just making like just like the fact that it's sticking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
It's back live.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much concept. Like Thomas was saying, there's like with everything we work on, there's so many iterations. Some are just not right. Some are really interesting, but they're good ideas, and we know they're not good executions. Some of them are things that we're like, this might be cool to tackle one day. So we have so much art, but this is just a smattering of a few things we thought would be kind of fun to share with you guys.
Yeah, I actually really liked when Thomas released the concept art for this community, and I was wondering when's the next time that's going to happen.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, that's gonna be this week. I'm gonna do another drop for sure. Yep. Last week was really busy. We're getting ready for
E3.
So people who don't know, for people who don't know, we're doing a bunch of summer camps across Microsoft stores. It's called Spark. So if you know anybody who's like a younger individual, so there's kind of two camps. One's geared from like 8 to 10. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kids, students, those of a younger
struggling
age.
for the word. I just
Yeah. Children. What have you?
Children's.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't remember. I was trying to go with something. Youngins. Yeah.
Or chillins.
Yeah, that's what chillins.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard that. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's not super common.
Yeah.
The chillins.
Yeah.
But anyway, these camps go on throughout the summer, and some of them are starting next week. So we have all these materials we're getting ready, and it's 71 stores, and I'm having to get the gamer tags from all of them, and it's just a whole big thing. But it's been really fun, but it's keeping me really busy. But yeah, no, concept art, we'll add some more for sure this week. I don't know what kind of variety it'll be, but we'll definitely get some on there. I'm gonna just keep adding to it, so it gets bigger and bigger.
All right, so prize number 1, what is Moose's favorite number? Okay. Do I get a guess?
I can guess my favorite number. 17. That's my favorite number.
Well, wait, you didn't really guess it, you knew it already.
No, that's my favorite number.
I know, but you didn't guess your favorite number, you just knew it, and you said it, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't. I'm just saying that's my guess for his.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Maybe we share the same. Apparently, somebody wants to see me pop and lock.
Yeah. I did see that.
There are a lot of interesting answers so far, but not exactly the answer. The number has been mentioned, but not as the number.
What?
So
Okay.
it has been included several times in numbers people have posted, but it's okay. There we go. Smurf wins, and Smurf wins 3 upload slots.
Whoa, that's a good prize.
Yeah.
What was the number?
7.
Nice.
Oh.
Prime, eh? Interesting choice.
Yeah, I have
I was
nothing to say
gonna
about
go
that other than I like the
17.
number.
That's the Lord's number.
17?
No, 7.
Oh.
It is.
My favorite number used to be 25.
I don't
I
know
don't remember why I changed it.
what lords or anything, so.
Sorry, what were you saying, Moose?
I honestly don't remember. So, I guess that will transition to the next topic. E3.
Yeah. Well, actually, yes, Snorfish1, what is your gamer tag? We need that.
Yeah.
So you can get the stuff.
Well, we know him in .org chat, so we can
Oh,
always
okay.
get him then.
Sweet, yeah.
All right.
You just need your gamer tag, and then you get the stuff. Yay, stuff.
And there will be 2 more of those prizes to give out before the end of the stream.
And upload slots are pretty coveted, so you'll want to be on top of your game.
And you can
Smurfinator, that's
The
awesome.
Smurfinator. Yeah.
give it away if you want, but I presume by you giving your username that you want them for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
All right, so E3. What were you
Yes.
guys' big impressions? Obviously,
was-
you're gonna talk about Microsoft stuff first, right?
No.
Yeah,
We can talk
of
about
course
whatever-
we're
we can
gonna
talk about whatever.
Microsoft, because I don't know. I was super interested.
I mean, I'm kind of a fanboy or whatever, but I mean, I thought it was a really excellent conference. Like, I thought that actually all of the conferences were really good, but I think Microsoft put a really strong showing this year.
I have to say, I actually do think every single show was good.
Yeah.
Though I did hear that EA had the worst, and then Ubisoft was like next lowest, and then the PC gaming show.
There was like ranking. Actually, I mean, for me, so this is me. Like, my most disappointing was actually Nintendo's.
I think
That was just because I was wanting to hear more about their Zelda,
Right.
and then they didn't get a chance to talk
Well,
about it.
they said they weren't going to before the conference started.
I know, yeah, they warned, but I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm, really
I'm-
wanting to hear more information on.
I'm
so.
not a Nintendo fanboy, but I did grow up playing Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, etc. So I'm just kind of hoping for them to do well.
so. I think it's interesting. I think if we compared any of the shows this year to shows we saw 3 years ago, they'd all be considered stunning.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I think it's a real testament to how just the
Bar
industry
keeps going.
keeps going. Yeah, the bar just keeps getting higher and higher.
I don't
It's great
know.
to see.
Project Spark was 3 years ago.
2 years ago, actually.
No, because it was three. So this
No,
year was
Oh, you count
E3.
this year. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I was thinking 2012. But okay, yes.
So why were you guys not at E3?
I mean, you saw the laser focus that was at E3, and we're already out, so Microsoft really wanted to focus on things coming in, big titles coming in the near future, and big ideas coming in the not so distant future, and so I think that's why it just didn't make sense looking at what their lineup was, looking at what the conference was, to have us in there. And I think they had an incredibly strong lineup of games they showed throughout.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, and we already, they already talked about how, like, a lot of titles that people are looking forward to, like Crackdown and Scalebound and Quantum Break, those are all for Gamescom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there wasn't even enough room to talk about those titles in the E3 showing.
Yeah, it was
which is-
interesting that Microsoft is pushing Gamescom more, because before Gamescom was just the go there and play everything conference,
Mhm.
and now it seems like there's some announcements that are being pushed into it.
Well, I mean, because the press goes. What happens is press ruins everything. But so everyone talks about these great conferences, and people are like, "Oh, that sounds great. Let me get more press in there to cover it." And then eventually it becomes a press conference and not a play conference. And you see this happen all over the industry all the time. It's just like
And then
everyone
eventually-
wants to find that conference where all you do is go and play games, and then all the press is like, I want to go to that too, and then
Then it ends up being you have to have a media
gamers,
pass for
yeah.
it, and then you can't play any games unless you spend $1,500 for a ticket.
Right. So basically, all of that is to somehow say that Gamescom is the biggest play conference out right now, with how many 100,000 people?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
300,000 people.
I thought they had like 500,000
I
last
forget.
year or something.
It wouldn't shock me. Hey, wait, this is funny. I'm the only one of the four of us that has been to Gamescom to represent Spark.
Yep,
Yep.
it's true.
Oh,
Lucky guy.
it was
Germany.
dramatic over there. Like the difference between here and there. First, people were nice, which was different. And the conference center itself was clean up until the very last day.
I can imagine that.
Anyway, so with that bombshell, there is one other topic to talk about that's related to E3 and Spark in a way, and that is Dreams. I'm not even sure if you guys are allowed to talk about it, but people are saying it's like Sony's answer to Project Spark, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know. Oh.
well, no, actually, that's really we're
That's
I mean,
really cool
yeah,
that
that's
people
actually
are-
really cool. People
yeah.
are calling it Sony's answer to Project Spark because back when Project Spark came out, people called it Microsoft's answer to Little Big Planet, and I think
or
we
even Minecraft.
Mhm.
You know.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
People did say that, yeah.
before they really knew too much about it. And then when they found that Spark was a lot more of a creation engine, while Little Big Planet was a platforming engine, and making you make great platformers with Little Big Planet. So it's really cool that Dreams was put out as a creation engine. We know so little about it, but the way they talked about it was a creation engine. They didn't really say much about games. They said you could, but they said mostly it's just creation engine, and the fact that that's like we are part of this emerging creation engine that now Dreams is becoming part of. It's super cool.
Yeah. It's a huge deal, right? That seeing more. I mean, we want that segment of the gamer base or what have you to like always be growing, right? And more people getting interested in like wanting to create instead of just consume or play content, and like, so seeing that's really exciting that there's another studio actually who like sees that need. Like we want that segment of just people interested in those experiences to keep growing and growing.
Yeah, Media Molecule they're amazing, talented people. They've been working on this vision of theirs for a while. That's why they didn't do Little Big Planet 3. So I'm excited to see what they're working on. I think when you get into the creation space, competition becomes not really much of a thing. We have right now the one thing that people compare us with the most, which is kind of closest as a direct correlation, is Roblox. And we're actually really friendly with Roblox, and we have partnerships with Roblox on certain things. We actually keep in communication with them, talk with them about sort of what's going on with us, what's going on with them, help solve problems. And I think when you get in the creation space, it's not a competitive nature; it's a collaborative nature. So I'm hoping once we hear more about Dreams and what Media Molecule is doing, helping welcome them into the world of creation. I think I see some really cool stuff with them. It's too early to know actually what this engine looks like.
Right.
We've only got a really tiny taste of it. So I'm really curious to see more about it. I think the idea of doodling stuff and just picking and pulling, and maybe that's part of an animation suite. I don't know, but
the puppeteering thing, yeah, that's really interesting.
yeah, it's so. I need to know a lot more, but I'm excited that we're gonna have someone join the space, and it seems like actually the more I'm hearing about Mario Maker also, it's
More focused on
almost
the creation.
yeah, it's like, but I'm hearing a few things that's like it's getting closer to Creation Engine too, so I'm excited about that. I think yeah.
So
I
the
think
question I have is, you guys might even not be able to answer it, but does seeing things at E3 from pseudo competitors, or however you want to phrase them, inspire you to possibly incorporate some elements from their innovations?
No.
Probably, yeah. It's like too early. It's usually like when you're thinking about what you're incorporating, you're usually, if you are like taking inspiration from other, stuff on the market, it's usually things that are after release and things that you kind of know more about, and it's like a more fuller image.
Yeah, I mean, like taking Dreams for instance, that is they clearly had their own vision. Like for instance, I don't think they really they might have taken some like general ideas from Spark, but you could tell they didn't really take much from Spark, and I don't think we would take much from them because they have they have like a design that they're going for, an exact design they're going for, and that's like their exact aesthetic. And so they're building everything around that aesthetic. And we're working on some really cool things that kind of build off of what like our tool set and our pathways. So it's great to see what's being made out there. I think in the case of Dreams, they're building something that's great on their end. There might be something that we might see, that's where we say, wow, why didn't we think of that? But
Right,
I
because
think we're really
when I
happy
was
about
looking at Dreams,
what
I was pretty much directly correlating it to, I wish that Spark could have a more stylized appearance to it. Is there a way to have more visual filters, for example, to make it
Mhm.
appear, more wavy or painterly, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta get going.
Yes.
Got another
Okay.
meeting to get to.
All right, well, Zach, it was
Let
great to
me
have you.
stop playing.
And actually, that's going to fire off the next trivia question, which is, what was Zach's creation from the UGC that he is most well known for when he was a community member?
That's a good one.
Can you name the
Yeah, I can.
first letter?
Well, no, I don't want to give it away.
I'm sure somebody's gonna know.
Well, do you count
I'll stay for this. I'll be late to my meeting. I can.
the in it?
What?
Do you count the in it?
So yeah, but while people were answering, I was thinking, and also an animation editor would be really nice for Spark as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Okay, see you guys.
Bye, Zach.
We're
Oh
waiting.
yeah, like you just animations in Spark.
Yeah, can they customize the animations a bit?
Yeah, it's I am very curious about their animation system. I know animations are something that people are asking. They're asking about. Like, be cool if they can.
Yeah, I'm not asking for the marionette system because I'm not sure how that would work in Spark with the
Yeah.
emote system.
I know.
But yeah,
I think honestly, like going back to that question, in the creation space, I feel like if you're a follower, you can kind of limit yourself, and it's better to build stuff that is super cool, and actually to build stuff also other creation engines haven't built because they're all trying to finally, like everyone's goal is to finally build the full wrapping experience that gives you everything you could ever want, and like this one ecosystem that gives you like every single thing,
Which is
So-
like a crazy lofty goal, right?
yeah, like it's like something that does every single thing correctly, and that just doesn't exist currently. So like there are certain products that are looking at let's do these 2-3 things really really well, not worry about the other stuff. Like Mario Maker is a great example of that from what I've seen so far. It's like let's just focus on level design, giving you the tools to quickly make really good level design, and let's not worry about anything else. And so yeah, it's cool to see like people hitting different niches, and then like eventually maybe we can all just like form into one creation being that gives you every single thing really well.
So we're gonna be like the Power Rangers and morph into like a ultimate form.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to Swarm because that's close enough.
Humble Bundle Quest. Very close.
Yeah.
Humble Questing Bundle was the correct answer, so that's good enough for me. All right, so Swarmhammer, and I think you guys know his ID.
Yep.
Yeah. It is Swarmhammer.
All right, so that means there's one left to go, and I'll try to figure out how to get that one out. All right,
Yeah.
so I guess there's one last topic to talk about, and that would be, hey guys, What's the next content pack after this?
Well, I think you saw Owlbear. We're excited to announce
Yeah.
Owlbear.
Yeah, I'm not excited for that announcement.
Wait till you see the clothing options.
Oh, that better not be the case.
What about the feather sword? It's just a feather.
Ooh,
Wave the feather.
I wouldn't put it past you. That's the thing.
I just want to see like the beard come on and off, like white beard.
Or its power on state is opening his mouth when the tongue rolls out, and it's like power off state is like tongue rolls back in and closes his mouth.
Just like rolls.
Yeah.
You know, now you guys actually have to make the owlbear for that. Just for that.
Yeah.
So you could make an owlbear head.
It's actually a really great piece of art. Like,
Yeah.
we're just making fun of because he looks so great and funny in a way, but it's the guys up team did a really good job on Owlbear. It's like it reminds me of Sam Spratt. I don't know if you guys know the artist Sam Spratt. He makes like really high quality stuff that's hilarious. Like really high quality oil paintings that's funny. But he got to his question about the next pack. I don't know. Do you want to say it?
No. You want to say it?
No. Okay, fine.
No.
You guys. All right. Well, with that, we're actually at about an hour.
So we
So
started like 15 minutes late, right?
yeah, but I was out of topics unless you guys have anything.
I know, yeah.
Oh, so I guess that's another. So what are you gonna talk about tomorrow if there's not a content pack coming?
Well, we're looking at Creation Jam stuff, right?
Yeah.
Stream.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
And-
be on that. There might be something else that will show potentially.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Creation Jam, of course, ends this Sunday night,
It does.
and the winner still gets the design a prop.
Yep.
It's not a prop.
No, we removed that. They get nothing.
Oh,
No.
nothing.
Request
Yeah.
now is going to be Owlbear.
It's a character. We can't do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They'll be like, half the work's already done. It's already concepted out.
Yeah.
Though now, I'm more expecting someone to ask for a pistol from the concept art for the Wild West.
Can I get an Owlbear statue?
Yes.
You can get an owlbear statue.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be giving ideas.
All right, so for the final question for the prize, at what event did Brian come up with Squirrel Simulator? It was a trade show, but which one?
I know which one, I think.
Yeah.
So why did you come up with Squirrel Simulator anyway? Oh wait, no, I guess we can't go into that story. I'll tell you where it was. Yeah. How long did it take you to make Squirrel Simulator?
15 minutes.
That's it?
Yep. Oh, the actual game I released?
Yeah.
Well, it took me like
I think they said it. Too.
it took me 2 to 3 hours to make all of his mechanics. And then what I did is after that, every night, I actually added more stuff onto it and added more hilarity onto it. So like, I spent like 2 3 hours just making him, and I think the only thing that was in there the very first day was just like those guys with the carts that you could run into and they'd explode, and then a few villagers that would run around and explode. And then like day 2, I added in the Yui Bowl achievement, where you get from unlocking by pressing a button and blowing up. Like day 3, I added a little village. Day 4, I added a castle area. Day 5, I added a training camp. And like for a week, I added a bunch of stuff. So total like maybe like 10, 15 hours. It's really easy to make Squirrel Simulator.
And what year did you make it? Was it 2012 or 2013?
2000 what?
What year?
Year?
Yeah,
2012 Project Spark wasn't even in existence.
that's what I was thinking.
2014, I made it in April.
April 2014?
Yes.
Has
Okay.
nobody said it yet?
Well, sort of. There was one person who said the correct answer, but in 2012, and the next person said the event, but without the year. So now it's a little bit of a pickle.
Well, it depends on how you define PAX.
So
Well-
the correct answer was PAX East. The question is, do I count the one that said 2012?
Or Maple Platoon who said just PAX.
I would go with.
PAX is too general, I think.
Yeah, I think when I hear PAX, I just think of the Seattle one, PAX Prime.
PAX Prime, yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave that to you guys to decide because you guys are the ones that are have to dole out. It's either gonna be Rust Plague or Occult 45. So you guys deal with that, and I'll wash my hands of it just clean.
How about you both get it? Bam.
Okay.
Sure.
Done.
So Occult, I think we know Rust Plague's ID.
Yes.
So if you Occult, if you want to go ahead and put in your handle into the chat, we'll get you those prizes as well. So that makes 12 upload slots we're giving out tonight.
Yeah.
Woo.
Thanks, Team Dakota, for doing that.
I don't know if our servers are going to handle it. 12.
Oh, 12. Yeah.
Okay.
More downtime today. No. Too many.
Yeah. I think it's fair enough to do both.
Sure.
When you can't decide, you do both.
That
See, though, I
works
grew
out.
up in a household with twins, and when you couldn't decide, neither got anything.
Oh, we should have done that, right?
Yeah.
No one gets anything. Only 6 uploads.
No, I get the upload slots. That's how that's going to work out. So there you go, Occult OGT.
Oh, Colt 45. Oh, GT.
So I guess we.
Or GT's gamer
Yeah.
tag, so it's just oh Colt 45. Oh,
Okay, there you go.
I think.
All right, well, so it's been an interesting year, and I'm glad that you guys were with me for this entire year, including Brian, who left me on the community side.
Yeah.
And on that note, tomorrow you guys will be. I can't look at that right now, or it'll show up in chat. Or show up on the screen.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you have the camera on. Okay, never mind. Don't look at it.
I do have the camera on, but if I click the button that says show
Can you
chat.
put a picture of Owl Boy in front? Or
Owlboy?
Owl Bear
Wait,
in front of
Wait,
it?
we have an owl boy? What does owl boy look
It's like
like?
Owl
Let's see.
Cub. It's like a little baby version.
Now I want owl boy and owl girl to come with owl bear. The owl pack. The
No,
new
maybe-
owl pack. And it's just owl bear and owl boy and owl girl.
All right, well, there's no need to curse me in chat, guys. I don't appreciate that very much. All right, so with that, we will end the stream. Thanks everybody for joining us. I minimized the window so I couldn't see you guys' face anymore, and
That's okay.
I still haven't learned, evidently. All right, so on that note, tomorrow will be the Team Dakota stream at 3 p.m. Pacific, and then on 11 a.m. Pacific for Friday when you play UGC, and Tuesdays will be the tutorial, which I'm assuming you guys haven't figured out which tutorial you're going to do yet.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a tutorial on car physics, or take a look at basically building your own like vehicle / racer kind of thing. So it's gonna be really cool. We'll see how much I can get done in an hour. I'll probably get more specific as I figure out how much I can fit in an hour. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I think a lot of people have been wanting to know how to, kind of do a good vehicle. So it's gonna be fun to dig in deep on that.
Oh yeah, and don't forget Sunday is the end of the Creation Jam again, because that's an important deadline, which is 11:59 Pacific on Sunday night.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about Ken Lobb coming.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a great special guest. It was hilarious. Well,
Yeah, that was awesome. It was really, really fun to have Ken come on Friday.
how
Too bad
often are you guys going to have special guests?
Oh.
Whenever we can, you might see some more special guests crop up in weeks here and there. So he's not the last. I mean, all the rest of Microsoft is really excited about what you guys are doing in Project Spark, and so we thought we'd start showing it by having some of them stop by.
All right, cool.
So make some really good stuff, so we'll be able to show it to these guys in Microsoft.
Yeah, because the stuff we showed to Ken Lobb, he hated it. It sucked. He's like, I'm never gonna. Project Spark's done to me. No, he was blown away.
He was
by
like,
it.
"Oh man, that Axion's bend."
Yeah, he was blown away by all the stuff he saw.
Well, the quality has just really gone up over the past year. So
Oh,
Yes.
it's like night and day. Not
I
to
was-
say that early beta, there wasn't cool stuff, but like everything's so good now.
It's amazing now. Yeah, like looking at Tiefliny 25's May montage he put out for just this past month, like I just forgot how much great stuff came out in May. It's staggering, really.
You guys
Yeah.
need to remind me when he posts stuff so I can actually make a blog article for it.
Yeah, he does it. I mean, he does it a few days after each month. We'll message all about it tomorrow because we wanted E3 to die down a bit so that his awesome montage wasn't lost in the mix of things.
All right, so thanks everybody for joining. Be sure to check out Team Dakota's official streams tomorrow, Friday, and Tuesday. And that's it. See you guys for next year.
Woo. Bye, guys.
All right, let me click. And we're offline. All right, so
Woo.
I've done this for a year. The least you can do is tell me about the next pack.
Well, so it's Void Corruptor, which is gonna be a really cool pack, and we're gonna show off the art tomorrow. That's what we're gonna, reveal during the Thursday stream. So that's gonna be really cool. So
So
Yeah.
Void Corruptor, that sounds like Champions Quest stuff.
not really Champions Quest
No.
stuff, but
But
It's
Void
gonna-
related?
definitely Void related. If the title doesn't give it away enough.
Actually, it's the owlbear. It's just called Void Corruptor. He came in and he corrupted the void.
No, he is the Void.
He is. He is the
He is Void Origins, Owlbear.
It's like what it needs to happen is like the creation well, like it zooms into the creation well, and then like, inside it, it's just the voice of the creation well.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone will find out about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey!
I guess you guys figured out that we weren't actually stopped because
Yeah,
people
we
were talking.
figured it out. We wanted to actually tell you earlier. We got chicken at the wrong point. But
Yeah.
now you guys all know it. Void Corruptor.
Woo!
It's the next one. Yeah.
I figured if you had chat open, then you were seeing people go, "LOL, nice, corrupt," etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
So we're excited about that. Be excited. You'll hear more about Void Corruptor actually tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll get to see the image, which is really cool.
Yep.
If you want to even be like go on a little chase tonight, if you want to kind of get an idea, there's achievement art.
No, but that's the early model of it. That's
Yeah,
a
it's-
very early model of it. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, we have
Mhm.
achievement art actually of it. That's right.
Could
Yeah.
I see your achievement art? Because I'm not getting the achievement.
Is there achievement art posted somewhere?
I'm pretty sure there's like a whole. You can like go on to
Yeah,
True-
look on
like
True
Achievements.
Achievement.
will have
I
it
think.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll find that website that I never go to, and then I'll look at it there. All right, yeah, thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm waiting customary 10 seconds before I click the stop streaming button so it doesn't cut us off mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. What didn't that happen on a different?
That happened with Ken Lobstream.
Dang it.
Yeah.